What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so Dr. Umar Johnson, of course, is a controversial Pan-Africanist scholar who often rub a lot of modern-day black men the wrong way with his unprofessed love for black women. Because, a lot of brothers have this unseemly hate for black women. I mean, it's, I get some of the dude's grievances, but it gets to a point where the way some dudes talk about black women, it's like you do realize the history of white women and their lies and how they have led to the extermination of dozens or hundreds or perhaps even thousands in communities such as Rosewood or the Tulsa the Tulsa massacres, or many other tragedies occurred in Jim Crow in the South. Not even in the South, sometimes outside the South, man. So, on many levels, I like Dr. Umar, right? But at the same time, there are some things about him that piss me off. For instance, he could be a hypocrite, okay? He talks about, uplifting black women and being all for moral improvement. We need to all improve our moral barometer, if you want to call it that. But then, he talks about, wanting to wife up Sukihana, whatever her damn name is, who has rapped about some very, very disgusting things, but, and plus the school that he has been supposedly trying to build for over a decade now, and there's still no word on when this school will open. So it's like, it's a lot of things about him, and a lot of people feel like he's a grifter. So look, his daughter has come out on social media, I think it's Instagram, and she outed him as a deadbeat father. And this is what she had to say.
My biological father is Dr. Umar. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now. My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you, and you shut me down. You ignored me. And I'm not bashing you.
Really?
I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old, and you have yet to be in my life.
Y'all know me too well. Y'all know my love for children is too strong for anybody to be coming out the woodworks telling you they've been trying to reach me when my number has been public for 20 years. Listen, brothers and sisters, I want y'all to listen. My phone number has been the same for 20 years. So anybody telling you they've been trying to reach me and my phone number hasn't changed in 20 years, mind you, I speak at graduations in Philadelphia all the time. I'm on the street in Philadelphia all the time. I have events in Philadelphia all the time. I got family in Philadelphia everywhere. And you've been trying to find me? Stop the cap now. Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? Trying to build your struggle streamer career off of my back, coming up out of nowhere, acting like you've been looking for me. Get Mama Smurf. When can the three of us have a sit down? I'm ready for this. When can Mama Smurf, Papa Smurf, and Baby Smurf have a sit down? Oh, I'm ready for this. And I will have my white man paperwork. When can we do the sit down? When can we do the sit down? Been paying child support since you damn near came out the womb. Deadbeat who? When can we have a sit down? Child support started, you wasn't even out your mama yet, and she took me to child support. Deadbeat who? Deadbeat who? Child custody file this thick. What are we talking about? Where is Mama Smurf? What is your mama's Instagram? We want to ask her some questions. Where's your mama's face? Where is the mother? And none of y'all asking no questions.
Lord have mercy.
This is how you know that this is not about the truth. If his number hasn't changed in 20 years, why haven't you called for an in-person conversation? You wait until now. Why is that? Why did you wait until now? I want you to get off of social media for a minute. Stop looking ridiculous. Get off social media for a minute, baby Smurf. Stop looking ridiculous. And I want you to get Mama Smurf. And on Thursday, 1 week from today, I'm calling you out, you and Mama Smurf. I want a respectable private FDMG tour and luncheon. Baby Smurf, Mama Smurf, and Big Papa. Wilmington, Delaware. Let's put it into this right now.
I don't get why he calling her Baby Smurf. Maybe that's some pet name that he would call her. I don't know. But I've read since then that he blocked her on Instagram. And I mean, look, I'm not a parent. But from what I can decipher from this, I get the impression that, and I see this with a lot of dudes, if they don't like the baby mama of a child, they can't get along with her, right? If they can't stand her, then either consciously or unconsciously, they take it out on the child as well. Okay. Like, I don't understand why he feels like it's up to her to contact him. He's the parent, you know what I'm saying? He's the parent. It should be on him to develop that relationship. But I get the impression that he doesn't have any interest in developing a relationship with her. I just don't think he really has any desire for that. And I don't know whether or not, this is genuine on her part, or maybe it is her attempting to get a boost in her streaming, talking about him. That's very possible. But at the end of the day, it's not a good look for him. It's not a good look for Dr. Umar Jones. You know what I'm saying? So look, this is another thing too. For people who already harbor resentments at Dr. Umar, especially those dudes, like I said, that hate black women, they're gonna run with this. They're gonna run with this and say, "See, told you, man, this guy's a grifter." How dare he tell me not to sleep with white women? You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely gonna be a huge reaction to this. But like I said, the other day, I don't know exactly what has transpired between these two, but that's not a good look for him if he blocked his own daughter, if he's warring with his own daughter, et cetera, et cetera. It just doesn't look good for him publicly, because you already have lost credibility with the school situation. You lost credibility with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long is it going to take you to come up with this damn school? Been working on the school for like what? Over a decade now? Then he's a hypocrite when he talks about how we all need to strive for better, to be better people when it comes to our morals. But then you run around with Sukihana in them. So, then you're getting all this money for schools, you're raising all this money, but then people don't see the results. So it's like, what's going on, man? Like you talk a good game, but we ain't seeing shit. So that's how I look at it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't condemn them totally off this, but it just goes to show you, man, that just because a person present themselves in a certain way publicly doesn't mean that privately, you know what I'm saying, they're the same person. Or they don't always practice what they preach. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it.